Welcome back, friends. In this lecture, we will discuss about joins in SQL. So, for in order to perform the joins, first we will create a database and we will use the database. So, we have already created a database called Kausigan 1. So, we will now use the database. Under the database, we will create the tables, and the tables can be used to perform the join operations. Okay. So in order to use the database, we have to use the syntax for that, use table name. So I have mentioned that. The next thing is we will create two tables. So joins will perform the operation of joining the tables. Okay. So we have to have more than one table. So I am creating two new tables in order to ensure the operations of the join in SQL. So first I am creating a table called student. Again, I'm creating a new table called student. Create table, and table name is student. So we already have created this table student, but we have renamed it as stud. So I'm now creating a new table called student. So student, and three things will be there. One is student ID, SID, and the data type will be int. So I'm mentioning it should not be null, not null, comma, name. So the data type will be varchar for name. I'm mentioning the size of the name as 10, and the standard std, which standard the student belongs to. It is also int, not null. Then close the syntax and run this query. Okay. So now a table has been created called student. I want to create another table, that is create table, then table name is course. I am creating another table called course. Then the fields will be class, int, not null, comma, then subject. Subject will be a string. So we have to mention with var character. The size of the var character will be 10. So then close the bracket and with the semicolon. Okay. Now we have created this table also, course. Now insert the values. Insert into table name, that is student. I'm giving the values directly. That is another way of inserting the values. So I'm giving as 10. The student ID is 10, and the subject will be max, and comma another student data, that again 10th standard. The subject will be physics, comma the 11. So I think, wait, why it is mentioned 11. Actually, we are now inserting the values for course table. Subject 11. So it is mentioned with chemistry. Then another one field, Standard name is 11. Standard is 11. Class is 11. Then subject is biology. Okay. Now we are going to insert this value in the table. So the value has been inserted. You can check with this by using select star from table name, that is course. Select star from table name, that is course. So you can see here the table course has been created with two fields. One is class and another one is subject. Now insert the values for the student table. So insert into student. The values will be so 1001. The first thing is ID 1001. So next thing is the name. So I'm mentioning it as Viswa, and standard is 10. Close this. And another one student is ID is 2002. Then Suganya. Then 11th standard. Close it. Okay. Now you just run this query. So it has been inserted. Again, use the select statement. Select star from student. So you can see here the student table values has been inserted. Okay. Now we will perform joins in SQL. Okay. So actually joins means it is used to join two tables, more than one table. So for the given example, so there are two relations or a table. So name of the first table is student, another table is course. So now we are going to join both the tables. Okay. So what are all the things that should be mentioned? What are all the fields required after joining the table that should be mentioned with the syntax? So start the syntax like this. The general joint, select student from the student table, student dot I need SID, that is student ID, comma, student dot name. I need name field from the student table, comma, student dot standard. Okay. STD. I need that column also, comma. From the course table, I need course dot class, comma, course dot subject from the table student. Student join course. Okay. Join course. Now you can see here the syntax. So we are going to join two tables. One is student table, another one is course table. So from the student table, we are having three fields, that is student ID, name, and STD. And in the course table, we are having three values. We are having two fields. One is class and another one is subject. So now we are going to join the two tables, and we need all the fields from the two tables. So, okay, what are all the fields you required? That should be mentioned with the dot operator. That student, the first thing is the table name dot column name. So you have to mention with that, and you can see here we are going to perform. So we have mentioned all the fields. Then from is the class, from where to where join. So we have to mention that from table name, that is student, and join the student table with the course table. Okay. Now just run this query. So now you can see here, both the tables has been joined. Okay. Both the tables has been joined. So I hope you have understood the concept. In the next lecture, we will discuss and explore more operations of join, which has several types inside the join. So those will be done hands-on with the help of the MySQL workbench. Thank you.